Madam Mayor, to the public. We are tapping on the people's civil rights, little by little by little. It's really ironic that we make rules when it fits us. And then when those rules don't fit us, we get mad, we jump up, we stick our finger in the mayor's face, we stomp out the auditorium, and nobody says nothing about it. That's not very professional. I hear what Councilmember Booze is doing, but he's doing what he always does, acting like a little baby when he doesn't get his way.
Madam Mayor,
And to
point of
put,
order.
well, you put this on, I'm just saying.
Yes, sorry, Councilmember Booze, so many times these things come up that I will start being much more vigilant here. Councilmember Booze, that was a direct personality, insult,
Okay,
is what it was.
tell me how I need to proceed, so I don't.
You
He
do
put it
not,
on,
you
it's
can
my butt.
address the substance of his item. You cannot attack another council member's personality.
Anyway, well, this is basically what I'm talking about in the situation where he is trying to put another law in that he doesn't adhere to. Now, Madam Mayor, let me take you back about 3 years ago. And 3 years ago, we had my Hispanic community that was in here, and they were looking at an ID card. And I complained about clapping, and you and the rest of the council, including Bud, had
I want to
said,
ask the audience to, if you have conversations, to please take them.
Well, tell it to the same person.
I ask all members of the audience to, if you would like to talk, go out into the lobby.
so,
All right.
the thing that I'm saying is that I made mention to the city manager about that. And it came up that it's okay for them to clap. They were chanting, walking up and down all the aisles, carrying signs, and prior to that, your rule was no signs. And then when that came up, we could carry signs, we could put them up here, and now we're having signs. You know, I think if we spend more time trying to be courteous to our colleague and do the people's business, we wouldn't be trying to parent the people that are on this council. Now, you might think this is off topic, but this is an election year. So all you guys are playing these little rules game in election year. The people that were here clapping last week, and Councilmember Butt hit it right on the head. He said, at the end of the open forum, it's okay to clap. Or something like the Housing Authority, it's okay to clap. But it's not okay to clap when 1,100 jobs are at stake and the people filling up this auditorium. Mr. Butt, you haven't brought any information here stating that the people have been paid $15 an hour to come here. What documentation do you have that you could put in front of
Madam
us?
Mayor, point of order.
Okay.
I believe Mr. Booze continues to violate our rules of
Okay,
order.
Ms.
He said that there was
Councilmember
gonna
Booze,
be
you
a
are
pay-
not speaking on the substance of the issue.
He just said they're being paid $15 an hour to come here and clap. Is that not what he said?
That is what he said. Now, what did you have to say on the substance of this issue? The issue is whether or not to have a rule that limits applause, and that is the substance of the issue.
Again, as I said, if in fact that Mr. Butt had stated that people were paying $15 an hour, I would like to see the documentation so that when I get ready to vote on something, I'm not taking hearsay. You know, that's hearsay. So when you're talking about those kinds of things and you're asking us to deal with the public out here, it's just like you guys have put into play, and the public needs to know this, that you made criminals out of your citizens coming here. Because if they do anything out of line, you have the police cite them and they have to go to court. That's not what your city council is about. And when we try to move the law over that you can't applaud, why come to the city council meeting if you can't applaud for something that you like? And they weren't applauding all the time. They were only applauding after a person had spoke. We spent more time in recesses as, let me say it clearly so I don't get in trouble. You And Councilperson Beckles said, clear the audience, clear the council chambers. We had handicapped people that were put outside. It was a violation of the ADA because they didn't have any chairs for them to sit on outside. We are stretching the rules and we're not taking care of the people's business. But we'll probably win this because he's got the votes on this council. But he'll be the first one to violate it.
You need to not speculate on what, based on what you think so-and-so or one or another council member has.
Okay.
I think speak on the issue
I
itself.
like that. I can't speculate on that, but Bud can speculate on $15 an hour.
Okay, well,
So what's the difference in the two
I can
speculations?
state that more than one person besides Councilmember Bud got that information as to people getting paid, that's all.
But you and Bud are on the same team, so yes, you do what he wants. You vote for the same team.
Councilmember Boucher, you do not have to believe this,
Okay.
but that's.
What about, Madam Mayor, let me go here. What about when your RPA people clap all the
Now,
time?
Councilmember Boucher, this is a motion this is an item
I'm
that
just
applies.
asking a question.
And
Can
I'm
they
giving
not
you-
clap too?
And I'm giving you an answer. I haven't even spoken as to my position on this. You don't even know my position. So what I'm saying
I'm trying to do
is,
like you.
what I'm saying is this item is an item that refers to applause limitation on all members of the audience.
Let me tone it down with this, Madam Mayor. This is dictatorship at its best. This is dictatorship at its best. It's seizing the moment, because I've been with Councilmember Butt for 17 years. And at this city council meetings, when they were over the other side, Councilman Butt would throw his books off the counter, stomp out of the council meetings because he didn't
All
get
right,
his
once
voice.
again, we're getting into,
Well, I'm
this
just
is
trying
not
to say-
relate
I'm trying to say that
I really
the
want
rules
these
should be fair.
meetings to move above the level that they have been at. If you stick to the substance, you can disagree, but if you stick to the substance, we will not have this
What about-
adversarial climate up
What
here.
about Mr. Butt said that we shouldn't be getting emails to us at the council, and you and Beckles get them consistently from
Once
Parker
again,
and
you're
from Richmond.
out of, you're.
He just said that.
You're not on topic here, we're talking about
Let me see if I
applause.
could. Mr. Butt, didn't you say people are not supposed to get emails while we're here? Isn't that what you said?
We're talking about applause, that is the substance of the issue.
Okay, let the RPA send you emails, let Reardon call you from home, let Parker tell you from the audience to take a 5-minute recess. And, you guys are gonna have it your way. It's Burger King, we're out numbering, and we're out voting, and this
Your
is
speculation
Mr. Putin,
is
USSR.
ridiculous.
You're taking control of not Serbia, but they're taking control of
All
the
right,
Richmond City.
all right, now we're gonna go on to Councilmember Myers.